again. It has been a while. I didn't post any video on YouTube. Almost, it's gonna be, I guess, 6 months now. I didn't get a haircut for almost maybe 2 months now. It's not a good situation anyway, but yeah, it has been hard to survive here. Recently, again, I had a problem with the nationality. I mean, with this nationality. I've been applying for visa for some countries. I got rejected recently a few times because they felt that I'm not gonna get back to my country and I'm gonna be a refugee in their country. That's a big fear they have at the moment with my nationality as a person. But I believe that it's bullshit to judge people based on their nationality or their government or whatever they do. I mean, I am my own country. I'm not representing any country at the moment. Well, I don't want to get to the politics. End of 2018, it was end of almost my travel. I have been traveling for almost 1 year. I hardly could get a visa. I mean, I hardly could travel to some countries because I have a limitation to travel with my Iranian passport. So I could visit almost maybe 10 or 11 countries, which most of them was visa free, or getting visa of that country is easy. By end of 2017, I mean in December, I got my Ukrainian visa to meet my friend Dima. It worked well. They gave me visa. It was one month visa, tourist visa, and I visited him, everything done, and I've gone through many things. I stopped traveling, and again now after 2 years I applied for Ukraine again, and unfortunately they rejected me. How could you reject me when you gave me once the visa? I mean, that's insane for me. And the reason was that they were not sure why I'm gonna travel to Ukraine. I'm tourist. I have been in your country before as a tourist, and now you're rejecting me. Well, thank you so much for destroying my passport, giving me rejection. I'm gonna show you my previous visa. And this is my previous Ukrainian visa. I don't know why. What was the reason? I mean, I have been traveling almost... I mean, you could see I'm a traveler. I have a YouTube channel. You can see my videos. I don't know what they are looking for to give me a visa. I mean, these are the stamps. I've been in Malaysia, 2018, Thailand, obviously everyone, Dubai, Tajikistan, again, Ukraine, and I was in Malaysia again a few years back, Kenya. I love Kenya. And this another passport. I have been in India. I mean, you could see all of my visa. I studied in India for almost 7 years. I mean, that's bullshit. With all these 3 passports I'm having, it's gonna be obvious I spoiled these 3 passports. I'm not hundreds years old, but you know, that's bullshit. The thing that I don't understand is, why would you accept people who illegally enter to your country and you let them in and give them shelter? Most of them are lying about, maybe they have a good reason. I don't want to judge people, but mostly you accept them because you get money from the UN for each person enter to your country as a refugee, and that's a good point. You pay for them, but actually you don't pay from your pocket. However, you pay from the people's pocket. I mean, your citizens, they pay tax, and you take that money and give it to those refugees. I have no clue with that. That's totally fine for me. But when we going like a human being, going to your embassy, providing all the documents that I have enough fund, that's the reason that I want to travel to. I cannot ask for a refugee when I legally entered to your country, going through your embassy, and I'm gonna be in your country, and that's mean I have no problem with my country when I apply from my embassy. These consuls just sitting there and they're just judging people based on their pictures, or I don't know, their bank accounts. That's racist, to be honest, for me. You people being mean to us because, I mean, being mean to me at least, because I'm an Iranian nationality. But this is how politics work, man. That's how... If you be a good person, you cannot be a politician, man. A little bit think about it. How would you destroy people's life? By just simply rejecting them. Because you think they probably, or might, without any evidence, you're judging them, they might ask to be a refugee. I mean, you gave me once. You gave me your visa once, and I got out of your country. I don't want to stay in Ukraine. What reason? And you just rejecting me. I'm sorry if I've been rude or I've been mean to someone about talk about refugee, but this is my point of view that the governor or embassies or government of countries, the countries who think they are better than everyone, think about it. Like, how could you reject people based on some papers? I mean, isn't it more logic if you just accept people apply from your embassies and make a law that anyone applied from the embassy for a visa, he or she will not allowed to be refugee in any country under any circumstances. No matter there's a war in their country, no matter if they're gonna die if they come back, just fuck it. I mean, that's put a simple law. If you want to enter to my country, just go through my embassy, and you cannot stay in my country before you're expiring of your visa. And just return people who enter to your country illegally. Isn't it more logic? Just think about it. The true but sad fact is, the people who is in your country as a refugee, you accepted them. They're gonna live there. They have a strong connection with the culture and religion. They're gonna practice the religion in public. They're gonna give a birth to the kids, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which you don't. And their kids gonna grow up with their mentality, with their culture, and with their religion. They're gonna be at the same school as your kids, and they will be more than you in your country. And suddenly it's turned that this is not your country anymore. It's their country, with their culture, with their religion, with their facts. I hope you Europeans someday understand. I'm not against the refugees. Yeah, people need help. But just think about it a moment. What will happen in your country in future if you're gonna keep going with this mentality, which pushing away the people from your country who is openly gonna spend their money in yours, but you're accepting most of the, I mean, I'm not talking about all, talking about those little people who just getting refugee in the countries in order that UN pay them or that country pay them salary based on how many kids they have. You know what I'm talking about. Your country gonna be their country. I wanted to spend my money. You don't want it? I go to some country who respect me or accept me. I don't give a shit. And I have seen people, Iranian, getting everywhere in all the countries with their Iranian passport, but the true identity in Iran is a